Finally, after a 2-year presidential vacuum, Lebanon finally elected its new president. Lebanese Armed Forces Commander General Joseph Aoun has just been elected as Lebanon's president with a total of 91 votes in parliament, which is above the number that he needed, which was a 2/3 majority of 86. This happened in the second round of voting after he garnered a less number of votes in the first session held earlier today. Shortly after that first session, negotiations went on between different Lebanese political parties, as well as negotiations between the Speaker of Parliament, Nabih Berri, and General Aoun himself, or President Aoun himself. Afterwards, we saw the election of President Aoun, who arrived shortly after the announcement, only a few minutes after the announcement. He arrived to Parliament, where he is currently giving his first speech as the new president of Lebanon. In that speech, he emphasized a lot on the need for massive scale reforms, as well as when it comes to the economy, as well as reforms in the judiciary, and as well as maintaining the integrity of Lebanese territory. It was a very unifying speech. However, one very important remark is the fact that he mentioned that his 6 years, or his tenure, will be the tenure of making sure that only the state carries weapons on Lebanese territory.
Rawad, the newly elected president, is speaking right now, and we're just hearing that he has said, "I promise to reconstruct what Israel destroyed in the south and Beirut's southern suburbs." I mean, given the current crises that Lebanon is facing at the moment, how do you see things moving forward, and what will be the next steps for the president-elect?
The next step for the president-elect is very, very clear. It is calling on parliament members as soon as possible for consultations for their suggested prime minister designate choice, after which he should be able to form a government with that prime minister, and that government has to actually garner the support of at least a simple majority of the parliament. So it needs 65 votes in total. The president and the designated prime minister have a very difficult mission over the next period. But however, when it comes to the international backing that we saw, President Joseph Aoun is explicitly supported by major allies of Lebanon, such as France, the US, Saudi Arabia, much of the Arab world. And this is one of the rare moments when there is a clear international consensus on on the character of the president, that this president may actually be able to move forward with reforms in Lebanon. A lot of hopes at stake, yet only the next few weeks, and the choice of the prime minister and whether a cabinet is formed in short time, unlike all prior cabinet formation processes in Lebanon, will tell.
Thank you for that, Rawad. That's Rawad Taha reporting from Beirut. Let's come back to France now. In Paris is